My name is Jennifer Kuyrkendall Griffin. I'm running for Suwannee County Judge. In today's installment of Scales, or Suwannee County Access to Legal Education series, I'm discussing time sharing. Let's first start with the Florida Supreme Court approved form, as it includes everything necessary to be included in a parenting plan. If you Google Florida Parenting Plan 2022, one of the first things that should pop up is the Florida Court's website. Go ahead and click on the Supreme Court approved form, and it's going to be number 12.995. That's going to open up the form itself. This form corresponds to what I would call the majority of time-sharing cases. It's not going to be for cases involved with supervised time-sharing, which is going to be Form 12.995B. Now, I just mentioned a word, time-sharing. Why did I call it that instead of custody or visitation, which is what you might be familiar with? Well, as I mentioned in the parenting plan Scales video, the legislature adopted the terminology time sharing in 2009 to replace language of awarding custody to one parent or another. So when you hear me say time sharing, it's the time the child spends with one parent or the other, formally known as custody or visitation. If the parties cannot agree on a time-sharing schedule, the court's going to conduct an analysis under Statute 61.13, subparagraph 3A through T. There are a lot of factors there, so whether you're represented by counsel or not, read through them and make notes about what kind of testimony or evidence you can provide to support each of the factors. As far as the time-sharing schedule itself, the more detail you can provide, the better. So if you want to have an enforceable order, you're going to need details. For instance, if you don't include the exchange location, you can't later ask the court to hold your former spouse in contempt for failing to exchange the child, say, at your house instead of exchanging the child at the police station parking lot. Consider the time for exchanges. Consider what to do when there's a school holiday during a regular exchange. For instance, if the child was just supposed to ride the bus to the other parent's house, but there's not school that day, what should you as the parents do? Well, you're going to need to include that in the parenting plan. With the holiday schedule, be as specific as possible. Form 12.995 lists out the major holidays and where the child should be on even years, odd years, or every year, and then the beginning and ending time of each exchange. The parenting plan form accounts for the major school breaks, such as Thanksgiving, winter breaks, spring break, and summer break. So if you're going to follow a different schedule while the child is out of school, be specific about what is supposed to happen. One thing that is often overlooked in the parenting plan is designating the number of overnights with each parent. This is so important because it aids the court in calculating child support. If you missed the child support video, please visit the campaign website or social media where it is archived. For an abbreviated reason here, the court needs to know if the child is spending the night more than 20% of the time with the other parent, as that affects the child support calculation. Today has been a broad overview of time sharing. If you found this information useful or you know somebody that could benefit from it, please like and share and follow the campaign's social media. If you have a topic that you'd like me to address, then send a message through either the social media or the website. It'll get to me, and then I'd be happy to film a video on the topic. Just remember that I can't talk about the specific facts of your case, but I can speak in a general educational manner. If you ever miss an installment of Scales, visit the campaign website to see all of the Scales videos that are available. And remember, on August 23rd of 2022, I'm asking you to vote for me, Jennifer Kuyrkendall Griffin, for Suwannee County Judge.